good morning. Oh shit, we're a little crooked right now. That's right there, good. So right now, today I do have my presentation for this project that I've been fucking dealing with. So I am gonna record Don't Care. And honestly guys, with today, I think I might have to go up first. Not gonna lie. After this presentation, I'm literally gonna fucking leave for the reason that, bro, work called me. They're like, can you come in? And I was like, fuck. Like, I low-key wanted time to edit. So if anything, like right after the presentation, 9:15, be like, I gotta leave. And that gives me like 9 to 1 or 10 to 1, you could say, to edit my video. And if anything, I'll go home, edit the video, and then if I have time, go work out, you know. Because we've been lacking low-key. I haven't gymmed in 3 days. But how we're looking, boys? How we're looking? I don't know. I think we're still looking swole. That's the moral. Like, this video is mainly gonna be me fucking the presentation, you know, like in day in the life of bringing you along with my architecture project. Or I don't know. So yeah, that's the idea. So last night I had to stay at my grandparents' house, which is why you see like different scenery and shit. And it's for the reason that, bro, my house was tripping last night. Like, it was tripping. So pretty much there was like not enough power was running to my house, so a bunch of like lights were flickering, the fridge was just like non-existent. Crazy times, bro, yesterday. And I don't know, like, it just happened out of nowhere. I want to go eat tacos with Frank, and then my mom calls me. She's like, can you check on the house? And I was like, I am not home. She was like, when you get there, check what's up, because my neighbor Paul, same shit was happening at his house, and that he like literally turned off everything and ran it. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but in the story, my house was on weak shit yesterday, bro. It's on weak shit. And that's just for the fact that it didn't have enough power, bro. It was there like I got home, lights were flickering. I was like, what the fuck? And then one of the breakers in like the kitchen was just like clicking. I guess because it was just running out of power. So I started turning off everything, clicking, stop. And I was like, okay, found a solution. Turned everything off. And I went to like Sovereign. I ran into Cody. Look, this is a clip. It's Cody, guys.
Hello, David Vlog. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Like and subscribe.
It is 7:48, so we're like an hour ahead. Been up since 6. Apparently I need to get like a portfolio or a binder with all my stuff. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna use my iPad. Quick little slides. I don't know. Work with what you got. I didn't know. So we got that shit. So catch you guys at work. Or work. Catch you guys at school. Alright, boys, we made it to school. I'm a little nervous, boys. I'm a little nervous. Just a little bit. Because look, at the end of the day, you are never ready until you're done. Until you're just never gonna be ready. It's just simple how it is. You always gotta act like you're ready, but in reality, you'll never be ready. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. My topography, man. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you're just never gonna be ready. Like, you could practice as much as you want. You could literally do everything you want to be as confident, and not just confident, right? But as prepared as you can. And it's just never gonna work. Like, it's a fuck reality, you know. You're always gonna mentally prepare yourself just for failure. Or maybe like you could execute it, but there'll be things where you're not gonna be satisfied with, if that makes sense. Yeah. Perfect. I have like a bunch of fucking assignments that are fucking dumb. Look, watch this shit. Look at this shit, boys. And they're like all due today. We got one more assignment done. But I don't know. Today's mainly just gonna be my breakdown. I've already practiced it. Ooh, I need to create this fucking binder. If anything, the next thing will be me presenting. Alright, boys. So just a disclaimer. I am not really satisfied with this. And this is day of uploading. So what is today? Wednesday, December 6th. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. But look, I was over prepared for more people, and I kind of threw, not gonna lie. I didn't even mention my building's name, or the way that I wanted to organize didn't come out as executed. But either way, hope you guys liked and enjoyed. I'm still disappointed in myself. I'm a hard critic on myself. At the end of the day, that's just me. I've always been hard on myself. If it's not perfect to what my expectations were, it's not okay. I'm a hard critic. I'm hard on myself. I don't care. Don't give a fuck. But cut to it. Yeah.
For my students, please remember that participation is also part of your grade.
Do I just kind of go?
We're ready to go. Okay, sure.
All right, good morning. My name is David Rosas, and this is my micro home. So when I initially started it, I was looking into a lot of music studios, right? For the reason that I chose a musician, for the reason that I have a bunch of musician background. So one of the main designs was this studio that had very wide open space. Since we are going for a micro home, I wanted open space, tall roofs, just so it gives it the feeling that it's a bigger home than what it initially is, right? And as well, just when I was kind of planning it out, Mr. Gonzalez had initially told me to look into a certain material, which is Corton steel and an architectural skin. So that's what this image is right here. It is an architectural skin around the home, and I went for Corton steel with that skin as well. And going through my floor plan initially, I did try going for a 2-floor building until I got some numbers wrong, so I had to redesign my floor plan. This would be the home, an elevation view from it, showing the skin in front of it, right? And my final floor plan. My site plan, it is located in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona to be exact. The reason I chose Arizona is for Corton steel, it's rust, it matches with the Apocalypto vibe there. And I don't know, it would look nice with the rustic orange, Arizona, dead. Down here would be my floor plan. So as you enter the home, you are welcome with the living room. Off to the left side, you do have recording studio 1 and 2. Recording studio 2 would be mainly for vocals, just singing here and there, right? Then we do have the room, and then the restroom at the very end. Moving on would be my elevation. I did zoom in, so if anyone wants to come up, kind of see the materials that I'm kind of using. The home is made out of stucco for the main base, which is about 10 feet tall, and then the rest of the ending to the roof would be wood. My section cuts would be a view from the kitchen. You'll see that main studio wall with the door, and then the hallway. And section cut 2 would show half of the studio with that living room and kitchen as well. I concluded my presentation. Questions?
Can you show us more of the model?
For the model? So this would be the door, right? You walk in. I do have extrusions coming out of the home, and this is mainly just little windows, so natural light could reach in. So this would be the kitchen right here. Back here would be the room, right? The restroom is in the corner, no extrusion there because you need the privacy, you know? And then this would be the main studio right here, and you could see studio 2 back. Yes, ma'am. Oh, like the angled roof? I don't know. It just kind of happened where I was like more windows for especially top here, and I wanted like some kind of symmetrical, so every window does go down by a foot. So I guess the 1, 2, and 3 just gave it the height as well.
What was the hardest part of model making?
The model making? I think it was the extrusions, not gonna lie. Trying to like have it lined up just so it could match with the home and it's not completely like off. Does that make sense? Yes, ma'am. Over the home total? The end of the hallway. Got in some feedback earlier this past week. It's kind of like a dead end, so I could have made the restroom a little bigger or made a second entrance for the recording room just so these doors are not pushing out, and where it's like it's easier if you just go in, push in. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Why did you decide
What do you mean?
Well, because this is the door right there, and there's like...
Yeah, so this is the door, and then these are windows.
okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the elevation.
No, yeah, those are windows, and it's just kind of like so you could get the sense of like privacy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because Arizona, you could literally like drive a mile one way, and it'll be like the middle of nowhere. So that's for the locations I did choose.
Okay, so just a comment on your observation on the windows. More than symmetry, you are creating your rhythm. Because you mentioned that you decrease the height like 1 foot, and you're also creating some sort of like rhythm on the
Windows and
horizontal on the windows and stuff. But that's why it's not symmetrical itself, but you have that repetition or that rhythm there.
Are these like window areas like habitable? Like, can you set up things in that little area, or is it all just empty?
Oh yeah, you can. So me personally, I would rather have the window as far as you can have, like towards the, I guess, the edge, right? So then like you could put like a lamp on the side if you need a little space, throw like some congos there, since it is like a recording studio. Yes, sir.
What's the lowest height of the slope compared to the
So
maximum?
the lowest slope, it is 12 feet, and the highest would be 18. So it is a pretty tall building.
Anything, is that related to the acoustics or something?
Height really doesn't affect acoustics. It's mainly the I guess what you put inside, right? So like you could throw up paintings, and in my section cut I did add some foam, right? Some music foam, so kind of to give the like there is insulation, you could say.
It's over there, right?
Yes.
How did you, like, is it going down?
Yeah. So the home is on the lowest part, and this is going up. So pretty much.
Why did you make it the other way?
For the reason that the home wouldn't fit. I don't know. And then as well, I feel like it's best when a home is facing somewhat away from the sun. So let's say the sun's behind like a mountain, you get pretty much shade. Because like really dry in Arizona, it's hot.
So where's the sun coming from?
I do have my north arrow here, so it'll be,
How does the building interact with the site?
with the site. What do you mean by that?
So is it just like a building that you can like plot anywhere, or is it like a building that's special to
Oh,
that area?
no, pretty much you could plot it anywhere. Like yesterday I started like thinking of I could throw this somewhere in where it snows, but just with like the insulation, and you could just change the materials, the color of the materials, right? Instead of using Corton steel, you could use regular steel or something that matches the environment. So it's interchangeable with any environment that you could choose.
Observations in the floor plan distribution. Just be really careful with those like dead end hallways that just lead you to basically a wall. I know that you are using that to get to the
restroom.
the restroom, but you have all that space that you could just by thinking a little bit more and just giving it a little bit more of time on the design, you can try to avoid those dead ends. On the elevation, if we have, I noticed that you don't have any dimensions in the floor plan on the elevation. You do you have some dimensions? Just it's either the graphic. You can have both, but it will also be good to have the elevation. Oh, I'm sorry, the dimensions a little bit more organized. We have some. Okay, we have some human scales there. On the section, do you have any human scale?
Yes, so
okay,
he's
it's
right
that one
there.
over there.
Yeah.
Got it. Next time you can make your north arrow a little bit more
A little,
highlight
yeah.
a little bit more, so it doesn't get lost in the graphics. Okay. Thank you so much.
We're done. Look guys, I've decided I'm gonna put the presentation after this, right? So don't critique me too bad. I did horrible, boys. I did horrible. And then I was the first person up too. I was pre-pressured by Mr. Gonzalez. He was like, I was like, sir, who's going first? And he's like, you're going first. And I was like, wait, really? He's like, yes, set your stuff up. And I was like, no, I didn't want to be first. But I went first, right? Because look, when you're presenting and shit, you want to be like the second, third. So once you hear everyone else, you're chilling. But I went up there completely blind. 'Cause I've never done this shit before. Like how I said, not trying to make an excuse. But me personally, I feel like I did as best as I can with the knowledge I had. So overall, me personally, I think I did pretty well. I know most of it was kind of rushed, right? But I feel like I handled the questioning pretty well. Why'd you do this? Blah, blah, blah. I had an answer for everything, you know? I liked my presentation. I just hated the fact that I had to go first. Because look, once I was off to like the second person or like the third person, they're like, you could use your model to describe it. I was like, what the fuck? No one told me this shit. But it's 11:56. We're gonna go home. Try to edit a fucking video as fast as possible. Look, enough talk, right? That's pretty much the video for today. It's just my presentation, my architecture presentation. That's what it is. So hope you guys liked and enjoyed, and catch you there. Yeah.